Hello, welcome to the Brigham House Stitcher. This is my Flosstube channel where I talk about cross stitch and myself. My name is Haley. Welcome. I've got a couple of things to show you tonight. I'm not as hyped as I was the last video for my birthday, but I guess, okay, so we've got giveaway winners, we've got some haul, exciting news, and whips. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 whips. Not a whole lot, but work. Work has been crazy. Okay, let's start with the giveaways. Okay, 4 people commented, 2 for each one, and I don't know if I'm pretty sure you want the ones, so hopefully it's what you want. I don't know. Okay, so the Wit and Wisdom by Joan Elliott, that one goes to at the Okie Stitcher. So if that's you, my email's down in the description box below. Send me an email and I will mail this out to you. So that's at the Okie Stitcher. Okay, that's yours. Thanks for watching. Thanks for commenting. Appreciate it. And then the Oriental Cross Stitch book goes to at the Witchy Woman. Email me and it's yours. I'll ship it out to you. Easy peasy. Okay, so that's the giveaway from my birthday. Okay, now let's do some haul. Sorry, I washed my hair and I tried to get a little curl going and now it's just looking, anyways, you don't care. I don't care. Let's do some haul because I have some birthday haul. I showed a little bit in my last video, but after my last video, my niece sent me an Amazon package, and she's the sweetest thing ever. Starla, I love you. She's in Texas right now, teaching. She's a teacher. Anyway, she sent me this. I don't know if I can get it on there without the glare. It is Lord of the Rings cross-stitch bookmarks. It's a kit. It's got all the floss. It's a printed fabric. So, I haven't opened it yet. Well, I mean, I opened it to look at it, but I haven't started on it yet, but I'm definitely going to. Definitely do the Hobbit hole here. And then the Mines of Moria. Definitely doing those. 100%. So, I'll get into that at some point. Then, my family was in town last weekend. What is today? It's the 7th. Yes, they were in town last weekend. And they went shopping without me because I had to work. I'm always working. But, you know, we all have to. Anyways, they went to the thrift stores. They went to DI and they found me some cross-stitch books. So let's start with this one. Holidays in Cross-Stitch 1988. A Vanessa Ann collection. So that was $2. I didn't take a deep dive into it because I had just gotten home from work when they presented it to me. But we got some stockings here you can do. Looks like a tree. Oh, yeah. A tree. And let's see, something cool. Show me something cool. Oh, a little sampler with a goose. How cute is that? So anyways, that was Holidays in Cross Stitch 1988, and then they also got 89. Now this book is darling. These colors, darling. Patterns, darling. So let's find, oh my goodness, how cute is that? Is that not adorable? Oh my goodness, I want to stitch that. It's so cute, and like put it up in, like, not your garden shed, but like, let's see, what else is there? Again, I didn't look through these things completely because I just got home from work. Oh my word, look at this. Look at that girl. Look at that man. Very 1989. I was probably a little younger than that when this book came out. Looky there. Okay, enough of that one. Then they got me this pack of, looks like a couple designs. This was 75 cents. So we've got a Wildflowers of America 6 of 12. Now, this is the pattern, yes, but there's no like key to say what the colors are, so I don't know if that's copyrighted. Oopsie if it is. And then this, I don't even, we're doing an unboxing. Oh, yes, okay, it's in there. It's a Curly Q heart. So there's that pattern. Does it have a year? You and I and Friends, a collection of small counted thread samplers from Denver, Colorado. Cam Slagle and Barbara Stark. Oh, here. Put it to the camera. New York Dreamer. Mother by something Gladstone. Ezia. And then Creative Moments, an original design by Annis Duncan. Mother's Day greeting. Happy Mother's Day. And then orcas. You want to cross stitch some orcas? Holy cow, this pattern is huge. I'm just going to show it from back here so you can see you get no detail at all. Look at how big that is. That is a giant pattern. Anyways. Some cross stitcher who collected all her patterns and they just gave them to the thrift store after she got too old to cross stitch anymore. All right. Okay, then the last one, which is the cutest one. Okay. All Our Yesterdays cross stitch collection, 33 charming designs from bygone days. Faye Whitaker in association with DMC. Hello. How darling is that? Can I show you the back as well? Hello. Look at them up on the swing. And then by the sea. Okay, let me show you some in here. This is the one I really looked at when they gave it to me. Because they're so stinking cute. Okay, let me... Come on now. I'm not going to show you the patterns, but there we go. Look at that little boy fishing. How cute is he? Look at that one. Okay, I'm going to show you one more from this book. One more. Come on now. No, not that one. Gotta find you the cutest one. Oh my goodness, she's chasing geese. How cute is that? Okay. Little girl picking apples. So cute. Now, even though I wasn't a fan of the movie Somewhere in Time, this is giving very Somewhere in Time vibes. Okay, last one. I mean, come on, that's so cute. I'd totally stitch that. So anyways, that's the same picture. So anyways, that's my haul. Okay. Let's get into the whips. Okay. First one first. I didn't do much on it. Okay? It's the honestly, if it's not the Let Freedom Ring whip and Wendy's Wedding whip and the mystery whip, then I'm not working on it. Legit. Okay. So it's the Follow Me bookmark by Pavatrulia. You can find them at pavatrulia.com. You can find them on Facebook and Instagram. That's how they reached out to me. It was on Instagram. Okay, so I forgot. If you saw my last video, I was super excited about my birthday. Super excited. Exciting things, happy things were happening that day. It's just best birthday ever. So I forgot to take pictures. So I had to go on my last YouTube video today, take screenshots of all my whips that I had worked on. So here's what it looked like last time. I know it's super blurry. I'm very sorry. Blurry, blurry. There we go. My hand, holding my hand. Janky video tonight, I'll tell you what. And I think I only worked on it 2 days since the last time I saw you. There's where we're at now. So I got the lettering done, and then I'm doing the darker brown. We're getting a little more definition in his body, which is good. Okay, so they wanted me to do an honest review. It's a good pattern. It's a great pattern, easy to follow, all that jazz. I talked to you about the threads, about how some are cut shorter than others. I'll just show you that right now. So, yeah. See that? See how they're cut at different lengths? Not a fan of that. Okay, because this one I was using, I'm like, I can get like 20 stitches out of that. These others are fine, but why? Why is it so short? You think we don't need that much? Anyways, oh, no. Fell right into the trash. And then the needle that they sent along. That thing is so tiny and so short. I definitely need to switch it out with one of my own. Look at that sucker. Look how tiny. Now my hand looks like a bird. I'm getting distracted tonight. I'm very sorry. It's a tiny needle, which, you know, it's a tiny bookmark, but come on, let's get a better needle. Anyways, that's Follow Me Cross Stitch Bookmark Kit by Pavatrulia. Yeah, they've got some other ones. So if you want to check them out, Instagram, Facebook, Amazon, that's where I got this. Check them out. Okay. So that was Come Follow Me. Well, follow me. Okay. Next one is the calendar. Okay. I was bemoaning how I had to restart because the count was off. I have to do something with my hair. It's driving me crazy. I apologize, okay? I apologize. I'm staring at myself. I'm not vain, I swear. I used to be, I'm not anymore. Okay, so I had to frog January, if you remember. If you watched last time, which I appreciate. Each and every one of you who watches, I appreciate. And those of you who comment and like give me your opinion and your feedback, thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. Because I've only been doing this for a little over a year. I don't know a lot about it. And I appreciate you and this community. I love Flosstube. I love Stitchy Friends. Okay, so this one is Primitive Months of the Year Village by NARAxStitchPatterns on Etsy. I started it in May of 2024. It's on 16 count Zweigart Ada gridded. All the thread is DMC. It's all stitched 2/1. Now, I had a frogged cat. Oh, I love it so much. Janky videos. Okay, so I had to frog out January and restart. So the plan was frog the mistake, right? And then just do the borders. And then that way it's not like I'm trying to get done one of the months, right? Just take it easy, take a breather, recover from this tragic mistake that shook my entire world, and just move on, okay? So I frogged it, and you can see where the mistake was. You can see that January and February are 1 stitch off. I know it's blurry, but you can see the mistake. So that's where I was last time. Yes, it's the screenshot from my video. So that's where we were last time that you saw it. Okay? And I've actually made some progress on it. Doing just the border has really helped. Like, calm me down and just... See? I got January and February done. Just the borders, not the months, because we're breathing, okay? But look, they look so good. And, okay, can you tell that the spacing between this month and this month is much different from the spacing between this month and this month? I mean, I can, because I know it. But, like, you know, it's hanging on the wall. You're going to be able to tell? What do you think? I think it looks good. Pretty good. Okay, so I don't have stats on this one, number-wise, because the pattern in Pattern Keeper is just all over the place, just like me. But anyways, okay, next, Wendy's Wedding Whip. Why not? It's always a favorite. Okay, so here's where we were in the last video. I had worked on these leaves. Sorry, I'm trying to poke my head in there where it doesn't belong. So I had decided to take a break from doing the inner design and work on the border again. You know, get some stuff done with it. And I almost couldn't find it. Alright. Wendy's Wedding Sampler Kit by Historic Sampler Company. Started June 2024. It's a kit. The fabric was included, the floss was included, and I'm stitching it 2/1. My sister keeps asking for it, and I'm like, first anniversary, I still have time. Okay, so here's where we are now. I worked on the flowers of this border, and they're coming along nicely. The issue that I'm having with this is that the flowers use the same colors, right? And some of them are blended. And so, you know, this one to this one is spaced out. And so this one to this one is like, I don't want to finish this one until this one's ready to be stitched, because I don't want to start and waste a thread. Like, for some reason, I am a thread Grinch on this sampler. I want to save. Maybe it's because I think I'm going to run out and then I can't get more and then it's going to look weird. I don't know, but there. I think it's coming along nicely. I need to work harder on it if I'm going to get it done by August. Maybe her second anniversary. Whoops, a daisy. Okay. Let's pause here to talk about some exciting news. Okay, so, when was it? Back in November, somebody had made a comment because I was talking about wanting stitchy friends. And a viewer had made a comment about Shepherd's Bush, which I still haven't been, but maybe we'll go tomorrow. Kind of excited about it. They made a comment about Shepherd's Bush and then also about Stitch West. I was like, Stitch West, I've heard that in some of the videos, but what the heck is that? And where is it? And blah, blah, blah. So anyways, I look into it and I watch, what's their name? I forget. Anyways, the people who host Stitch West, I watched a couple of their videos about it, and they were old videos by the time I saw them. I think I saw them in November, maybe early December. And they said that the wait list for Stitch West goes live in August of 2024. So I'm like, I am months past the wait list era. There's no way I'm going to get in, you know, but I want stitchy friends and I want to put myself out there. So I'll just sign up for the wait list. And if I don't get it, that's perfectly fine. But I can say that I tried to put myself out there. I tried to find stitchy friends. So I went on the wait list, and then this past Saturday, I got this email from PayPal. And I'm like, what the heck is this? I'm being invoiced $250? What the garbage is this? Did somebody, like, what is happening? This is insane. And then I read it a little bit more, and I was like, oh, it's Stitch West! I got in to Stitch West. And, like, for a day, I was like, do I do it? Do I go? Do I go to Stitch West? Do I really, like, actually put myself out there? And I did. I paid for it. And I'm now going to Stitch West. The only issue is that they have a bank of rooms that they had a group rate for of, I think, $169. Okay. Well, because I'm behind, there are none of those group rates left. And it's like $289 a room. $289 a night. Granted, it's only 30 minutes from my house. Okay. It's only 30 minutes. However, I don't drive. I don't have a car. And I can't ask my sister to drive me there in the morning, then pick me up at night. If I was to get a regular room, it would be $700 for the weekend. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. $700, and I already paid $250 for it. That's $1,000 for Stitch West. And I'm just like, oh, I don't know what to do. I've paid the $250, so I'm going. But we're gonna see. We're gonna see what happens with the hotel room. And people are like, well, what about hotels around the area? I'm like, I'm gonna lug my cross-stitch stuff all the way down the street to get to Stitch West every morning and every night in Ogden. Ogden is not like Brigham City. It's a scary place. So that's the exciting news. I got into Stitch West. So nervous about it. Putting myself out there. YouTube is easy, right? Because you guys see me, I don't see you. I don't see the faces you make. You know, you have your comments and everybody's been so nice, but like, I don't have to walk up to you in person and be personable and try to introduce myself and try to be friends. It's nerve-wracking, but I paid the $250, so I'm going. That ain't going to waste. All right. That leads me into Let Freedom Ring. Okay. Last time we were at 1,833 stitches. We were at 5.13% done. This time we're at 2,679 stitches out of 35,726. We are 7.50% done. So here's what it looked like last time. I started in the middle. I'm working on this building, the roof of this building, and I want to go up. I want to do the tower. I want to like move this way or this way and work on some of those pretty flowers. I want to do that. So, let's pull out all the things. Where's my card for this one? Did I not make a card? Whoops, a daisy. Okay, well, I can tell you this. The fabric. I know the sticker's here somewhere. This is how I do my floss. I don't think I've ever showed you how I do my floss. I like them in the bags. It keeps them nice and organized. You know, I know you see people with the floss drops and they pull them out. There it is. All right, the fabric is Hand Dyes by Jim. I got it on Etsy. It's Lugana 28 count in vintage mocha. Why am I showing you this? That doesn't matter. Anyways, show you. I like to put them in the bags and I like to twist them like this. People do it how they like to do it. I just don't like pulling out the threads and then having to like comb them all the time to make them nice. I like them to stay nice. So I like the floss away bags. Anyways, they're messed up right now. Okay. It's stitched with the called for floss. I told you what it was on. I started January 4th. I need to make a card for this. Heaven's sakes. I don't have enough room for everything. I swear I'm all over the place today. But anyways, here's where we're at now. I left it in the hoop because why take it out? Because it's just right there. So I finished filling in the roof. And then I finished the windows. And I finished this bottom line. And then I filled in the brown and the red. Oh, there's a fuzzy. So this right here is 2,679 stitches. So that's the entire length of the roof. The roof of the main building is done. And also some exciting news with this is that the Zoom meeting happened with the Stitch Along girls. It was so much fun. I barely talked. I did talk. I joined in. I contributed to the conversation. It was 3 hours long, and I loved every single minute of it. But everybody pointed out discrepancies in the pattern, which was like mind-blowing and monumental. So helpful. Like if I didn't get on that Zoom call, I wouldn't know these things. And they're wonderful. And I myself, what I contributed to the conversation was a discrepancy in the pattern I found because of what I was stitching during that Zoom call. So there's an off count here and here. So right here there are 3 white stitches where over here there's just 2. And the 2 is correct and the 3 is wrong. And I found it and I shared it in the Zoom call. I was very proud of myself for being like, hey, my name's Haley. Can I butt in here for a second? And everybody was so nice. And Sheila, the Crow River Stitcher, like Okay, I have some like Flosstube celebrities who I absolutely love and adore, and Sheila is one of them. And just to be able to talk to her and like say hello, it was exciting. Stitchy friends are the best. But anyways, let me show you some of the discrepancies, okay? Down here, I've circled it on my thing. So down here, where the border meets, it's 1 off. It's short by 1. And then there's some other things as well. They're circled there and there and there and there, and these windows and there. Now if you can see, I know it's a little glary, but this building has completely filled in windows with back stitching. This one has like back stitching on this window, this window, this window, and this window, and then this window's not filled in, but these 4 windows and these 2 windows are filled in, but no back stitching. And I think it's because the pattern maker, Lila, she wanted to show the detail, or like show that it's supposed to be filled in and this is what it looks like with the back stitch. But I didn't notice that before. So Pattern Keeper has it that way with the not filled in and just the back stitch. So had I not been on the Zoom call, I would have stitched it the way it is in Pattern Keeper and not known that I'm supposed to do it the way it's supposed to be done. And then I was showing them on my paper pattern, and somebody was like, Haley, I noticed that your pattern is spiral bound. Where'd you get that done? And I was like, well, actually, I work at a UPS store and I did it myself. And they're like, doesn't it mess with the margin? I'm like, actually, it doesn't. Let me show you. So it was kind of cool. And then I got to tell them my Facebook story, because they're like, did you put that discrepancy in the Facebook group? And I was like, Facebook thinks I'm a fake person, so I'm not on there. And they were like, oh my gosh, that's so crazy. And then they're like, are you going to try to get back on again? I'm like, I tried twice. I sent 2 videos and Facebook is not having me. And they're like, oh yeah, we get that. So I loved the Zoom call. It was awesome. Made some stitchy friends. Just like, I loved it. I gotta keep that. That has stats on it. We gotta keep that. Okay. Now, let's see. Have I talked about everything I want to talk about? Yes. We get to the mystery whip. Okay. Mystery whip. This is my big project. My labor of love. My favorite piece. I love it so much. Sorry, my lips have been super dry lately. Last time we were at 8,370 stitches. We were at 36.45% done. I reached a milestone. On Wednesday, I hit 10,000 stitches. So close to halfway. So close. I can taste it. I just like, we've reached that point where you're like, I just did 10,000 stitches. That's monumental for somebody who's only been doing this a year and has many projects that have been set aside. But 10,000 stitches. Okay, so we're at 10,406 stitches out of 22,960. So we have roughly 13,000 stitches to go. We are at 45.32% done. This is where it was last time. You can see an ear. And here is where we are at now. I moved over to this side. It's not completely filled in. My goal was to do 200 stitches a night. Didn't happen with family in town, didn't happen with the craziness at work. And I wanted to get this 5x5 block done in the last 2 weeks. Now, it's not completely filled in, but that sucker's nearly filled in. Okay? Where is it? There it is. So I think I'm going to continue down here. I think I'm going to continue down here and do this 5x4. Or is it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Yeah, 5x4. That's what I want to accomplish in the next 2 weeks, is this bit here. You can't really see, like, this didn't add to the picture too much. You're not quite sure what it is, which, you know, that's part of the mystery. But every time I put this on camera, I am so happy with it. I love stitching it. I love seeing the progress. I love seeing the picture come together. That's my mystery whip. And I love it. Oh, I'm going to be sad to give this away to him for his birthday, because I think I'm going to be so in love with the work that I've done on this. Just the dedication, the hard work, the time, the you know, the skill that I developed while doing this. I think I'm going to be really sad to give it away, but I can't wait to see his reaction. Okay. All right. After I shut off the camera, I'm taking pictures of everything because I didn't do it last time, but that's all I have. Those are my whips. That's my exciting news. Those are my stories. Let's see. Anything else? I don't think so. It's been a good 2 weeks. And hopefully it keeps going well, keeps going good. Yeah. Stitch West, excited about that. Gonna figure out the hotel. If I have to spend the $700, I will spend the $700 because I'm going. That's all there is to it. I'm going to Stitch West. They said, oh, I left my paper upstairs, but they said bring a cordless light because there are outlets, but not enough to go around. So I got to figure out that situation. Oh, Stitch West is April 25th through the 27th. So we've got some time on that. All right. I will stop talking and start stitching. What time is it? Yep, it's stitch time. Okay. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your comments and all that jazz. Again, the winner of the Joan Elliott book is at the Okie Stitcher. And the winner of the Oriental Cross Stitch book is at the Witchy Woman. So, email me and we'll get your address and I will send these to you next week when I go to work. Okay? Yes, that's it. Stop talking, Haley. All right. I'm not going to say thank you again because I've said it like 14 times. So I'll just see you next time. All right. Bye.